Hey everybody, so I've had a few people ask me how to start getting into crafting in Path of Exile. So I decided to make a short, absolute beginner's guide to crafting. The first thing that you want to do is you want to have a plan. To do that, we need to go to a website called poafix.net, and here you'll be able to search for different types of gear that you would like to craft on. In our example today, we're going to be crafting some spike gloves for the Tectonic Slam Juggernaut. So, since we just have a normal pair of gloves, what we're going to do is we're going to look for base item mods. It's not Elder, it's not Shaped. And so, we're going to build a plan around these base item mods. The next thing you need to know is that magic items, the blue color items, can have two affixes on them, one prefix and one suffix. Rare items, the yellow items, like these gloves, can have up to 6 affixes on them. You can have 3 prefixes and 3 suffixes. And affix will also show you which are prefixes and which are suffixes. So now that we know that you can have one of each, we're going to look for what we want. We definitely want increased attack speed. And we're looking for tier 1 attack speed on them. Now it says eye level 30. Our gloves are eye level 80. So we will be able to get tier 1 attack speed on them. As for the prefixes, we can do fizz damage. At level 29, we can get tier 1 fizz damage. We can do percent increased armor. We won't be able to get tier 1, but we can get tier 2. We can also do max life. Tier 1, which is item level 54. We can get that also. So now that we know kind of what we're looking for, you might wonder how you can actually see what tier mod you got on your piece of gear. So what you do is you hit escape and you go to options. You're going to go to UI, and then you're going to look for advanced mod descriptions. Show advanced mod descriptions right here. You're going to make sure that's checked. What that's going to allow you to do is when you hold down Alt, you'll be able to see that we have a prefix mod heated tier 9 up there. Okay, so now that we know kind of the base foundation, we're going to talk about the currency that we're going to be using to craft this piece of gear. So if you get a yellow piece or a rare piece of gear, the first thing you're going to want to do is use an orb of scouring on it and scour it off. What that does is it brings it back to normal rarity, and it makes it a white item, no mods on it. It clears all the mods off of it. And what you're going to want to do is use an orb of transmutation, and that's going to bring it back to rare or to magic quality or magic rarity. And we did not get anything that we want on it. So next we're going to use orbs of alteration. And if we get the mods that we want, we're going to use regal orbs. So the next thing you do is you just right click your orbs of alteration, and you can start spamming until we get what we want. Now we got good lightning resistance. So what we're going to do is we're going to take an orb of augmentation, which adds a new random property onto a magic item. And we did not get what we want. So we're going to go back to our orbs of alteration, and we're looking for specifically that attack speed. So let's keep rolling until we find attack speed. That's a tier 3. We don't want that. We want a tier 1 attack speed. 7 max life. Can augment that and hopefully get nothing good on it. So we're going to go back to our Orb of Augmentation. Alteration. Not what we're looking for. Alright, so we landed tier 1 attack speed. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our Orbs of Augmentation and try to roll another good mod on it. 0.25% of physical attack damage leeches life. Not good for our jug. So we're just going to keep rolling and hope we hit attack speed again. Okay, so we ran out of alterations, so what we're going to do is, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to show you what the rest of the process would look like if you had gotten the mod that you wanted. I'm going to throw an augmentation on it. You see, oh, I got a second mod that I like on it. You'll take a Regal Orb, slam it on there, and it'll turn it into a rare item. And from there, if you think that the mod that you got on there kind of break the thing, or ruined it, made it so that it's not usable, you'll take another Orb of Scouring, and you'll scour it off. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, like and subscribe, and come check me out on Twitch. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Sometimes I stream in between there too. So thank you so much.